welcome to your tarot reading for January 2021. Thanks so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, here today for your monthly reading. Let's see what the new year brings into your situation. If you would like to read your yearly reading, I will pop that in the link down beneath this video. Also, if you want to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, you can also find that there. And finally, if you do want to reach out to me for a live one-to-one consultation, we can certainly work together, and I'd look forward to that. But without further ado, let's get in to see what this brand new month for this brand new year holds for your individual zodiac sign. Hello Gemini, and welcome to your 2021 January tarot card reading. Let's have a look at what's going on for you Geminis this month then. Well, the first card that comes up is the Three of Swords. Can be a bit of a difficult card. It tends to represent loss in some way or grief. Usually this card appears if you've been through a particularly upsetting breakup, or you've lost a loved one, or someone that you care about isn't in very good health. It could also mean that your health has been suffering for a few years. But what the Three of Swords asks us to do, Gemini, is to really give yourself some gentle rest, some healing, because this process of grief will pass, and that might not be, great to hear when you're going through it. It might sound like a little bit of a platitude, but it will. But you've got to let yourself feel that emotion. This is also a card of communicating how you feel. You're an excellent communicator, but there can be two sides to your nature, Gemini. Part of you can be generally, this is a generalized stereotype if you like, but part of you can not be very sentimental. You can just very much get on with things, and then the other part of you can feel things very, very deeply, and it's wrestling with those two juxtaposing ideas that you have about yourself. So that's something to consider for the month of January. The next card that comes up for you is the Three of Coins. So we have another 3 here. 3s in general can represent change. They can represent celebration. They can represent you going through some kind of shift. Generally 3 is a very optimistic card, or number should I say, in numerology. So here you have the 3 of Coins. This is the card of the Mason. I think Aries had this card. It is about building something. It's working together in a team. It's not about going it alone this month, Gemini. It is about reaching out to people who may have expertise in a certain area of your life that you're struggling with, and asking for that help and allowing yourself to be open to it. There is absolutely no shame in having to sometimes just say to people, I could do with a little bit of a hand with this, I could do with some support, but it's reaching out to get that. And then the final tarot card that comes out for you this month, Gemini, is the Devil. So we have here a connection to things that may be a little bit unhealthy for you, Gemini. The Devil isn't this scary, demonic card. I really don't read it that way. I don't see it that way. The Devil really represents our earthly plane, but being tied to something. So generally it can mean something like an addiction, whether that is to a recreational drug, or it's to food, or it's to an unhealthy relationship, or even something as simple as a bad habit or thought process. It's about breaking those chains, freeing yourself this month from those habits. And it can be hard because a habit is something that is ingrained into us, but within 90 days you can definitely retrain your mind. There's a lot of books, there's a lot of audio podcasts out there on how you can create new habits, and that might be something that you see as almost like a New Year's resolution, breaking away from something that's toxic, but not only breaking away from it, but making sure that you don't feel the need to go back to it again. It's getting rid of that vice, if you like. Let's have a look at which lovely archangel is guiding you, Gemini, for the month of January. These are the archangel cards. So the archangel that's guiding you this month, Gemini, is Sandalphon, and the word on this card is gentleness. It says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. this really is reiterating what we've said in a lot of ways in the tarot spread. Archangel Sandalphon is said to be an angel that actually had a human existence. The only other angel that had this experience supposedly is Metatron. And so Sandalphon is asking you to just, have that gentleness. Be caring with yourself. Allow yourself to feel grief. Allow yourself to move away from things that are no longer serving you. But always do it in a very gentle way with yourself, Gemini. You guys are very, very brilliant at pushing yourselves. Many of you are very goal orientated. You want to communicate clearly. You want to get things done. Gemini energy is so wonderful. I love Geminis. You are my opposite sign, as I'm a Sagittarius, but I find Gemini people particularly special to me. But the thing is, it's knowing when to say, stop. It's knowing when to give yourself a bit of space. It's knowing when to not just be of service to other people all the time. So really finding your equilibrium actually in January. And although this may look a little bit sensitive, a little bit tender, I feel that finding this balance within yourself at the start of the year can only be a really good thing going forwards. It's been a real honour being with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'd be really honoured if you subscribed and hit that notification bell if you haven't done already. But until we speak again next month, stay safe and have a very happy new year. Alyssa.